Any questions on PI? Any questions on?
There's nothing in the chat, Francis.
Okay. I just like to see you understood this clearly. If not, I can explain once more. I have no problem. Because you're going to do this on the ship. And if you don't do correctly, you can have issues with the engine. So it's clear to everybody? Let's assume so, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next adjustment I told you, we need to go to the P compression. Why we have to go for, see the formulas here, huh? Offset high load is divided by into 100%. So if you look at here, number 3 cylinder is deviating here, 0.3 bar minus, so adjustment should be plus. So you should always take the one which is deviating maximum first, then you go for the subsequent one. So and after this, you catch this curve. So when this going up, so this will also come down a little bit. Maybe this will also come down a little bit. Yeah, because of the more load taken by number 2 cylinder. So that is why I told you, wait for at least 20 minutes. Now we go for P compression. So P compression, which key that you need to adjust? Which MOP screen that you need to go? Out of the two screen, which one you need to adjust?
P scavenger offset.
Very nice. So that is correct. So it has to be done by P com by P scavenge. This one. Now we need to go back again to calculate the formula. On an MC engine, if you see, if there is a compression pressure low, you hardly do anything. And what was the reason for a compression pressure drop? If I ask you that question.
Piston ring breakpoint or maybe exhaust valve should breakpoint.
Yes, so somewhere there is a leak from your compression space. So we are not going to keep on adjusting it when the pressure is low, okay, blindly. So we need to look for the reason why it is happening. Follow? Okay, never mind. So we found everything is good here. I would like to adjust your P compression. So when you adjust your P compression, the formula that you need to use here, I told you, we have to add the atmospheric pressure to the scavenging air pressure. The compression ratio adjustment is deviation divided by deviation divided from the mean value. So the mean value, whatever it is, doesn't matter. So here you get the value of minus 1.1 divided by scavenging air pressure plus 1 bar. So in order to convert the gauge pressure, what you see on the border gauge, into atmospheric pressure, you need to add 1 at least. Some places 1.000 or whatever. So that last part you can take out, just add 1. That should be enough. Okay. So that is what you need to do. Followed? So compression ratio difference is 1.1 divided by 2.52 plus 1 is equal to 0.31. So now with this 0.31, you come here, you bring it here and adjust. Yeah. Whichever cylinder you have a problem, click on this, then you can use the arrow mark and then apply. So that is how you adjust your compression pressure manually. Now the last one, that is your Pmax. How do you adjust your Pmax? The Pmax has to be adjusted without you using any formula. Because you don't need a formula at all, because, sorry, the Pmax is directly given in terms of bar. You see the Pmax offset is bar. So you can increase or decrease by 20 bar. Okay, so that is how it is. So now what do? Go to your engine control, your data deviation curve, find out which one is deviating maximum. Of course, you may ask me a question. This is only deviating 2 bar. Why do you want to do the adjustment? It is up to you. Okay, but it is always good to tune your engine so that your engine parameters are good. Don't forget. And I can also assure you, if you increase your Pmax average by 1 bar, okay, some of them are low, etc. So you bring them up. So average Pmax now became 160, for example, 170, 161. You will save at least 0.2 gram per kilowatt hour. So that's a big saving. So don't keep your engine running haywire. Keep in such a way that the average value is not having too much of a deviation from your individual unit power. So here, if you look at here, 1.6 bar minus, which means you need to bring down. This is plus. So you go to the screen, click on that, and minus 1.6 bar. Period. End of story. So that is how you need to do the adjustment. Very, very important. Okay. And just to summarize this, first thing, what you have to do, you need to match your estimated engine load with the actual engine load. First thing that you have to do. Then you receive the data. If you don't have an online pay system, then you take the measurement manually. Then you first catch PI, which is about the maximum deviation. Use the formula plus or minus deviation divided by PI into 100. If your engine is running more than 50% approx, use the high load. If it is below 50 to 40 to 50%, then you bring it down to adjust it on your low this. Okay, now here I have a point. You may have adjusted your engine at a high load, let's say 80%. Engine is running perfectly all right. But like I told you the other day, now I'm just reminding you, charter is not ready yet. We have got 2 days to reach the lake and palace. So then what you can do? You save a lot of fuel. You run at a lower RPM. If you do that, you are running at, let's say, 30% MCR. So the adjustment that you have made at the higher load may not be very effective at this low load. Okay? So I would seriously suggest you make another adjustment at the low load and keep it there. Then tune your engine. That's what you need to do. Is it clear? Next, take the P compression. Plus minus deviation from the mean value of peak compression ratio divided by scavenging air pressure plus 1. That is your compression ratio adjustment. You can make it plus or minus 2. This is a ratio, don't forget, P compression by P scavenge. And the last one is your Pmax, which you can directly apply without using any formula. So that is what you have to do. Any questions on this? If there is no question, you have a question, I'll wait for 1 minute. Then if you know, then we will take a break and come back and do the auto tuning part. I'm counting 35 seconds, 45 seconds, 60 seconds. Okay, so now we'll come after 10 minutes. Then we'll do auto tuning part of the engine tuning. Okay, so 10 minutes, gents.